So I'm walking, and there's these two songs that I think of which have this similar sort of spoken word section, which are Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Say It Ain't So by Weezer. The former of which I've listened to much more because my brother used to listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot. And the latter, which I was introduced to more when I was dragged to this music camp by my dad. The former, or the latter rather, has I never could do that which might hurt you to try and be cool. While the other is just Anthony Kiedis talking about how Los Angeles is his 2D waifu. And generally echoing sort of sentiments of loneliness, or loneliness in the literal standpoint, which I relate to. So, I guess, to a certain point, not really. So, the thing with the Weezer song is that it has this really cool higher dynamic, and the spoken word, I think, is a bit more gimmicky, like a Disturbed song. Not that bad, of course. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers has the spoken word a lot better, while the Weezer song has the bombastic part a lot better, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers song kind of ends the last minute of it. It's like about 4-minute song, each of them. It ends with this kind of choir section, which, kind of too long of a song. Gets away from the point for me. Now, of course, I prefer the low sections, or not really that I prefer it, even. It's just that I'd be more likely to listen to it. I don't really say likeliness is an actual preference, because I prefer a preference to be binary rather than I prefer X over Y, but I prefer both. Then it's like you prefer each, but for their own instrumental use. That's a bit weak sauce. So that's really my main problem with analysis. You see, you get these two things with a similar sort of magnanimous, pathetic tone in the spoken word section, which is cool, whatever. You know, I have no opinion on it. I have no opinion on most songs, because, I mean, an ethic is a dime a dozen, and the presentation on it, while important, is divorced from the ethic. But that's really what I've realized. In essence, the importance of an ethic or a moral in something, which is largely what people get from analysis. They just say, this is the ethic of this, because a lot of the times ethics determine how the universe of the world of an art works, and therefore an universe is closely parameterized around the creative tools used to make the universe. So, it makes sense to use an ethic. However, main thrust, it's not how well you feel about an ethic that determines whether you hold it or not. It's how common it is, how much you can replicate it in your own, subjecting yourself to media. And you know, everything in life is media. It's all an experience. just some media more explicit than others. And you just have to, you're not going to have enough art for your own ethics. So it's just a question of whether you're going to make enough art or you're going to find enough art. And making and finding art are like virtually the same. Making is kind of just an inorganic thing, which accounts for the fact that making art takes a lot of time and shit. A lot of shit. Feces. We're talking about the human body here. So take that, really. No one really has ethics. No one's really human. We're all just things. We're things that have things done to us. We're all robots. We're all powerful in our roboticness. We don't have any fleshy human faggot shit like feelings. Fuck that. We all determine our own destiny by our awareness. Fuck you.